Hello, my historical fashion friends. Welcome back to another episode on my Foundations Revealed costume. If you want to see the rest of those episodes, they will be in the description down below. But today's video is about how I made my medieval turnshoes. These shoes are based off of a pattern from Shoes and Patterns, which is a very helpful book with many different shoes. I chose the simplest one, which is on page 16. If you get this book, it literally has like 2 seams. I wanted to start with something really easy because I've never made shoes before. I also have a very limited quantity of actual leather because I found it at a secondhand store and I won't buy leather firsthand. So I have to just kind of wait and see if it ever shows up. But it was there for about 6 months and nobody bought it. And so I just thought, well, it's probably going to end up in a landfill somewhere if I don't get it. So it has been turned into these shoes, which are also amazing slippers. The pattern for this is basically adjusted from my medieval hose. It's got the same top part, and then I kind of just adjusted the edge around the side to be able to link in over here. And then the sole is the exact same sole measurement. So it saved a lot of time to have that already made. With leather, you have to make it wet to be able to sew it first. So first I used my needle to create all the holes going around the sole, although later it wasn't much help because by the time I had got all the way around, the leather had started to dry and the holes shrunk up again. I know there's an actual tool for this, which I don't have. But I have seen other people use it. So maybe if I get more into shoemaking, I'll invest in one of those. I used a running back stitch in the seams, which is kind of a misinterpretation of the seam that I actually saw in the book. And after watching a couple of other people make shoes, I realized that that wasn't what it was. And it's actually a stitch where the strings basically come in from either side and then cross around each other. So next time I'm definitely going to try that type of stitch because I think it would give a better result with less gaps. The basic idea of a turnshoe is to sew the shoe inside out and then flip it right side out so all of the seams are on the inside. Hence turnshoe. I used pliers to help me pull the needle through because I didn't really have like the right kind of needle, and it was super hard to do. It took me about 3 hours for each shoe, so 6 hours in total, and by the end of it my hands were so sore. However, I do feel like it was totally worth it because this is a great addition to my extremely low-class peasant getup, which I've made. But let me know in the comments down below if you want to see me try out a more complicated shoe pattern, because there's a lot of patterns in this book, and I'm sure some of them are very exciting and challenging, so I would love to give them a test. I think I may actually try to make some sort of Roman shoe because I have nothing to go with that outfit. And it's a lot easier to find shoes that would be for later time periods as opposed to older ones. And ta-da! Here are the shoes done, and I am showing them off. Very comfy indeed. And with this video, we are done the series on my Foundations Revealed costume. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey, and be sure to like and subscribe as we move on to more medieval costumes and then transition into later time periods. Give the video a like and be sure to let me know what other kinds of videos you want to see in the comments. I've already gotten a couple of different requests, so I am gonna be queuing those up. One of them was a 4th century men's military costume, which I will try my best to do. But I am trying to make costumes for both gender presentations, so I am very interested in trying this out. It may not be all of the armor. I may just make a sort of under tunic and the base layer that would go under the armor. Thanks for watching and see you next time!